Hello everyone, Zane here and welcome back to my new player's beginner's guide to crafting in Final Fantasy XIV level 1 to 80, part 2. So in part 1, I got all my crafting classes to at least level 10. I had a crafting bonus for experience. A free company member of mine had it up and I didn't realize that, so I'm level 11, but you should be around level 10 at the least. And your gear should be looking like this: at level 8 main hand, level 5 offhand, the level 10 amateur headgear for the head, the amateur's coda for the body, level 9, the amateur's smithing gloves for the hands, level 10, the hard leather merchant pouch, level 10 for the waist, the hempen bottoms, level 10 for the bottoms, and the amateur thigh boots for the feet, level 10, and level 9 is the copper choker. High quality will give you 17 CP, normal quality will give you 15. I highly recommend you make this high quality for the extra 2 CP. This way, when you're doing the rotation, you will be able to take out a hasty touch and add in a basic touch. But less RNG for a 100% success rate for a chance of getting high quality results. Because we all know, high quality results, better stats, and more experience. If you don't want to make them high quality, you can use the fermenty, which will give you the extra 10 CP, same thing. But I'd rather have you guys have it permanently than having to use food to achieve this. But to each their own, I'm just giving you guys my opinion. Alright, so in the last video I didn't say I recommend doing your Grand Company turn-ins at level 10 because you have better abilities that you can use to high quality them to turn them in. If you do not do this before the reset, you're going to end up getting a higher level items to turn in, and then you're going to lose out on the level 1 items that they give you by default. So if you're doing this in one day, you should be able to get to level 10 very quickly, and then you'll be able to do the level 1 items high quality indefinitely to get max reward for them. If you get them starred, you get even more experience, which will ultimately level up by 3 or 4 levels just by doing that. Alright, so I highly recommend doing that at level 10. You don't have to do that, but that's just my recommendation. So I need to make a bone bracelet for my goldsmith. So that's going to be a level 10 item. Alright, so basically what I want to show you guys why the high quality choker is so important. We're going to be able to do at least 2 basic touches. So I'm going to get in 44 progress. Alright, at level 10, the game starts giving you conditions. There's 4 different conditions: normal, good, excellent, and poor. Normal, your touch abilities will only give you the normal amount of quality. A good will give you 1.5 times more than normal. Alright, so my increased quality is 99. So we can use basic touch. So as you can see now, it goes back down to 66. Because that's how much I would have. So normal will be 66. Good will give me 98. So let's continue. Do it until at least 10 durability. Got another good, but you can't use it. So we're going to use Master's Mend. Now we're going to do more basic touches. Now at this point right here, I have 19 CP. If I did not have that choker high quality, I would have 17 CP. So I would not be able to use basic touch. I would have to use hasty touch. So I'm taking out an RNG and putting in a definite basic touch. That's why making them high quality or using fermenty will give you an extra ability. Alright, so now I have an excellent condition. So the increase of quality is now 4 times the higher than normal. So good, 1.5, excellent, 4 times. So now my increase of quality is 266. So let's use basic touch. And now it changes to poor, which now cuts it by half. So now I'm only doing 33 instead of 66. So now we do basic touch to finish the item. And I made it high quality. Alright, at level 11, we get a new ability called Inner Quiet. Inner Quiet grants a bonus to control with every increase in quality. Bonus stacks up to 11, so every time you use a touch ability, you get a stack of inner quiet. So basic touch, standard touch, anything that has touch in its name will increase your inner quiet stacks. Alright, the increase to control cannot exceed 3,000. So example, if you have 1,000 quality, inner quiet stacks will raise that up to a maximum of 4,000. So if you have 4,000 quality by the 5th stack of inner quiet as an example, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 inner quiet stacks will not increase it any further. Alright, so there's a cap to how much inner quiet will give you. And that's going to be at level 11. So let's go back in, and let's make the normal whetstone level 6, doesn't really matter the level. So we're going to do inner quiet as a CP cost of 18. So basically we're going to be sacrificing a basic touch for this. So 1 stack of inner quiet will not increase your quality until we have 2 stacks. So now I have 2 stacks of inner quiet, so now I have a quality increase up to 72. Do basic touch again. 3 stacks will give me now 118, plus I have a good. Alright, and Master's Mend. So I have 4 stacks of inner quiet, so now I'm hitting for 85. I got another good. So now I got 100%. So now I can go with basic synth, because I know it's going to make it 100% with 1 shot. And there we go. Let's go again. Inner quiet. Basic touch. I'm up to 72. 3 stacks and I got another good, so it's 118 again. There's Master's Mend. Basic touch. Again, because the extra CP that I got from the choker, I'm able to do another basic touch again. I got a good, so now hoping that hasty touch does not fail us. It did not, so we get 100%, and we can just do basic again and make the item. Even at level 6, I'm still getting 2,357 experience points, and I'm 6 levels above it. That's pretty damn awesome. So now, let me just make 2 copper ingots, and then we'll make something on my level. So that's something that was 6 levels below. So now let's make one that's about 1 level higher than me. Let's bring these whetstones down to normal quality, so let's split one up. I'm going to do this with normal quality. Right, so now we're going to do inner quiet. We're going to do at least 2 basic synthesis. I got a good, so we're just going to do basic touch and then go back to the synthesis. Alright, I'm going to do 2 more. I mean, yeah, 2 more. The Master's Mend. Two touches. Got a good condition, so let's hope that hasty touch does not fail. It did not, so that's very good. So I have 82% chance of making this high quality, but like again, in 14's case, that means it's not really 82%. So let's finish the item. See? 82% and I still normal quality at it. As you can see, I got 4,301 experience points for raising up the quality. And now I am level 13. At level 13 we get 2 new abilities, Observe and Tricks of the Trade. Observe has a CP cost of 7 and does nothing for 1 step. Alright, this is what you use to get rid of the poor, and this way you can use your touch abilities on normal condition instead of poor. This actually becomes useful later on down the road when it used the combination of another ability. And also level 13, we get Tricks of the Trade. Restores 20 CP, has no CP cost, and only can be used during good or excellence. So this is also good if you're going to do Master's Mend and you get a good and you can't really use that good. Tricks of the Trade and get your CP back. But only really use this if you, number one, need CP. Number two, about the items about to break, and you're going to use Master's Mend. You don't want this to go to waste. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and make a Weaver Needle. See if we can get some goods in this. So we got a good. So we used 18 CP for Inner Quiet, but because using a good just with the CP at the beginning is kind of useless, we're going to use it for the basic touch instead. When it procs, the thing will light up, so you'll know when to activate it. So let's go ahead and use basic synthesis. I need about 2, because 3 will give us way more than what we need. So then we're going to go back to doing basic touches until 10 durability. I got another good. So I'm going to still use basic touch, because we can use the quality increase more than we need CP at this moment. Master's Mend. Now at this point, I would say again use basic touch. Basic touch again. Now this is where you want to use Tricks of the Trade to get back your CP. This way you don't have to use hasty touch. But because I didn't get any, we had to go with hasty touch. It failed, so we're going to use basic. So again, Tricks of the Trade is really situational. That's what I was thinking of. It's very situational. It's best to use it for touch abilities, but if you, like I said, have 10 durability left, or you have no CP left, it's best to use Tricks of the Trade to get the CP back instead of using hasty touch. This way you can just use a basic touch over it. Alright, for the next set of crafting gear, it's going to be Weaver, and it's going to be at level 15, which is the cotton scarf, the cotton trosses, the cotton half gloves. Leatherworker is going to be the belt, which is going to be at level 18. And Carpenter will give you the ash patterns, which is going to be level 15. Blacksmith will make your level 10 items, which have to be equipped at level 11. But it's level 10 recipe at level 11, so make sure when you hit level 11, make your blacksmith make all your tools for you. Level 11 to 15 should have all of them. For your other crafting classes, the offhands will be at level 14. Some of them will be at level 14, some will be at level 11. Alright, so keep that in mind. You also just kind of want to keep your gear up to date. So when you hit level 15, that is what you're going to do. Alright, so now I'm going to go over to my Grand Company, and I'm going to turn in my goldsmith item. Alright, so when we get there, we will continue. Alright guys, so I made it to my Grand Company. So now let's go ahead and pass in my goldsmith item. Yes, I want to turn in high quality. So I'm going to get 11,800. So that's going to be around 23,000. Which should level me up to level 14. Alright, so I am now level 14. So now I have access to level 16 to 20 recipes, and this is where you're going to start getting the other accessories. So I have at level 16 is going to be the brass wristlets of crafting. Down at level 15 here we got the fang earrings. And down further at level 18 we get the rings for the brass rings of crafting. Alright, so I'm going to have to make myself some fang earrings. So I need a bat fang and brass ingot. I do have enough to make a brass ingot. I am level 14, making a level 14 item. So we're going to go with Inner Quiet. Since it is a material, the progress is not that high, so I have 20 for my progress, so you just use once, and then we're going to do Basic Touch until 10 durability. So Master's Mend. Couple basic touches. Alright, so I got a good. So I'm going to do Basic Touch again. I'm almost done making the item. And now Basic Synth. Again, trying to get your quality as high as possible to get more materials. So let's make another one, just for the sake of it. So Inner Quiet again. Basic Synth. Basic Touch until 10 durability. Got it good, so I can't use any other abilities. So let's take that CP. Like I said again, situational. And Master's Mend. And more basic touches. Got it good, so let's use basic touch to take advantage. And now we'll finish the craft. Because I have no other choice, because then will break. So now I need myself a bat fang. So I'm going to go head over to my free company house, go to my vendor and get myself a bat wing. So I will be back and we will continue making the fang earrings. Alright, so here I am at my material supplier. Now if you have a free company house, personal house, if you're a tenant, and if you have an apartment, you guys can get NPCs in your home or your apartment that will give you supplies that you cannot get through the regular vendor at the stalls or the vendors at the guilds. So a lot of these items won't really be available anywhere else but your free company NPCs. Alright, so it's very important to have at least one. If you can't get a house, an apartment works just fine. If you have friends, you can become their tenants, and they have access to whatever their free company housing does have. Alright, so now I have a bat fang. So let's go ahead and make one. So Inner Quiet. We're gonna do 2 basic synths. Because doing 3 will make the item. Alright, so now we're going to do Basic Touch until at least 10 durability. Got it good, so let's use Basic Touch on it. Alright, Master's Mend. Another Basic Touch. Got it good, so it's perfect. We can use Tricks of the Trade to get it back, and now we can replace Hasty Touch with another basic. Alright, now we have one move left, so we're going to do Hasty Touch. Failed, but that's alright. So now let's use Basic Synth. Now we have a Bat Fang Earrings, normal quality, and we have the new ability Ingenuity, and also Waste Not. So now that I got my gear all settled, I gotta make myself all the gear that I mentioned earlier in the video. At 15 we get Ingenuity and Waste Not. Ingenuity has a CP cost of 22 for the next 5 steps. Effectiveness of touch and synthesis actions is increased. Ingenuity will not increase synthesis, I believe. No, it won't increase touch abilities if the item is lower than what you're using. If it's higher, then the touch will increase. The only thing that will increase for lower is the synthesis. And Waste Not, CP cost at 56, level 15. and reduces loss of durability by 50% for the next 4 steps. Normal touch and synthesis abilities do 10 durability loss. This will cut it down to 5. Alright, because we have the fang earrings, we have extra 17 CP. As a goldsmith, I need, at level 16, I need to make the brass wristlets of crafting, so I have to get to level 16 next. So we're going to continue to make some items. So let's make a fluorite. And we're going to incorporate the new abilities into it. So what you're going to do is first do inner quiet. We're going to use this tricks of the trade to get the CP back, because now we get more moves adding into it. So we're not going to use waste not right now. We're going to do Ingenuity. I got it good, so we're going to use that good with basic touch. We're not doing basic synthesis because I'm going to be completing the item because I have 29 thanks to Ingenuity. Got it good, so let's go ahead and use that tricks of the trade. Master's Mend. Got an excellent, and as you can see my progress went down to 23 because Ingenuity fell off, but because we got an excellent, we're going to go with basic touch. We got a pour, so what I'm going to do is basic synthesis to skip over it. Otherwise you would just do observe to get rid of it. We have enough CP, so let's go to Ingenuity. Got another good, so let's do basic touch. And now we complete the item. Like that, high quality, give you half a level, half an experience bar right there. So what else can we make? Let's make a malachite. So again, inner quiet, Ingenuity, basic touch. Got it good. So let's use basic touch to take advantage of it. Another basic touch. Master's Mend. Got an excellent, so of course we're definitely using that basic touch. Pour, so let's do basic synthesis. We don't have enough CP to do a basic touch. So what you can do with observe is use it to bait out a good or excellent. Since we have 14 CP, we can do this twice, see if we can get a good or excellent. We got a good, awesome. Use tricks as a trade, and then we can use another basic touch. And now finish the craft. Got high quality good again. So let's do a couple of quick synths to get myself to level 16. So now I can make myself the wrist. I just need to make another breast ingot. And now let's make the wristlets. So inner quiet. Here we can incorporate waste not. So again, waste not has 4 steps, while Ingenuity has 5 steps. So what I'm going to do is to make sure the Ingenuity and waste not are together. So I'm going to do with Ingenuity first, and then waste not. So they're both even. So now we're going to go with a few basic touches. Got it good, so I'm going to have to use the basic touch. If it fell off, if it came up after that, then I would have utilized it. Alright, so now we need 63 progress, and we have 21 for each touch. So if we do 2, 4, 6 3 times, we will do to finish the item. So we're just going to do it twice. because that'll complete the item. So basic touch. Got a good. So what we're gonna do is utilize it. Awesome. So now let's use observe, see if we can bait it out. Nope. Okay, let's complete the item. Didn't make it high quality, but that's alright. So now I can equip that at level 16, which I am. Keep forgetting that goes right into my inventory. Okay, so I have 231 CP. Alright, so at this point I would have ultimately made my level 15 set, which would definitely benefit me more, so my high quality rate would have increased. Alright, so I will see you guys when I get my level 15 crafter set. Alright guys, I am back. I have made my gear for level 15. You need a level 14 main hand tool, level 11 offhand tool, cotton scarf for the head, cotton shepherd's tunic, which can only be crafted once you get your weaver to 16 to 20 category. The cotton half gloves for the hands. You don't get your belt until level 18. Cotton trousers for the legs, and ash patterns for the feet. I got lucky and made this high quality because I got a couple of goods in excellence. Same thing with the main hand tool, but you don't really need this high quality. Alright, so this is what your gear should look like at level 15. And level 18 we'll get the 2 accessories and the belt. Alright. So, let's see if we can... You can actually make the ring. So let's go ahead and try to make one. Alright, first off we start off with inner quiet. Do a couple basic synthesis until we're only one move away. Got it good. So we're going to use tricks of the trade, so I want to use my basic touches with Ingenuity up. So let's go back and do basic touch again. Alright, so now one move away. Now, I am fortunately capped on my CP and I got another good. So what we're going to do is just use basic touch because it's going to be a waste to let the good go. Alright, so now Ingenuity and waste not, so they're together. And now use basic touch until we are left with at least 10 durability. Alright, so now we can't use Master's Mend because we're out of CP for that, so see if we can beat a good or two. There's one. There's two. Alright, see if we can get another one. There's three. RNG's working for me in this video today. Alright, I need one more. Now I need two more again. Let's see if we're trying to get that Master's Mend. This game's not working with me today. Anyway, I'm not going to continue keep doing this because it's going to take too long. So we're just going to finish and take what we get. So level 17. Let's go ahead and make another ring. Get myself to 18 because I think at 18 we get the standard touch. Alright, so inner quiet. And got a good. So I'm going to take that CP because I really need it. That's a lot. So we're gonna go Ingenuity, waste not. Use this with basic, just until one, and then we can use basic synthesis. Oof, that sucks. Oh, we're gonna take the CP. Let's get that basic synthesis up. Got it good, so I'm just going to use it for the CP. That's 5, 6. Alright, so now basic touch. Master's Mend. Now we're going to do a couple of hasty touches. Let's get that good. Basic touch. Finish it off. And we got a high quality. Let's make a quick mudstone. Nice, level 18 now. So now we get basic touches brother, standard touch. CP costs at 32 and increases quality to 125% with 100% success rate. So as you can see here, we get a 25 efficiency boost with standard touch. Alright, so now we can equip these rings. So now we got 250 CP. So now, let's make... You also get 21 to 25 available. We can make a brass choker, which is at level 20, level 19. But it's a level 21 item, so I need another brass ingot. Let's go pick one up. Let's make that choker now. So, inner quiet. Got it good, so I'm going to use it. Ingenuity. Waste not. And now we're going to do a couple basic touches. Another thing to note that these abilities cannot be reapplied until after they've fallen off. That was something that you could do. You could reapply it whenever you feel like it, but now they kind of took that off. And we're going to use this last one to do synthesis. Alright, so now we're going to do another basic. That's 6, 7. Okay, that's going to complete the item. So now let's do one basic. So that's gonna, if I do another basic, I'm not gonna have enough to do Master's Mend, so we're gonna start doing hasty touch at least twice. Now Master's Mend. A little bit of a lag, but it's alright. Got it good, so let's use it. Basic touch. Another good, let's use it. Basic touch again. Hasty touch. Got it good. Can't really do much with it. And then again, you would bait continuously and see if you can get back to Master's Mend, but not gonna do that again, so let's complete the item. Normal quality. It's not bad. I can't equip until level 19. So we're almost to level 20. This should make it 100%. And I can get high quality, level 20. Only takes 2 for this one. Got it good, so standard. Just gonna muscle through this. And now we're at level 20, finally. So guys, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry this got a little bit long, but again, I wanted to make sure that you guys got all the information that you ever will need to level up your crafters. Alright, so don't forget to leave a like if you found this useful. Any comments, questions, and or concerns, please leave them in the comment section down below. I'm more than happy to help you guys out with any questions you might have. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new for more Final Fantasy XIV content and the continuation to my crafting series. And as a reminder, hit that notification bell next to my subscribe button. This way you guys never miss an upload. And follow me on all my social media at Zane Lionheart on Twitter and Facebook. So until next time, guys, remember forever walk in the glorious light of Lord Bahamut. Take care, guys.